Hey everybody, it's Andy with the Coffee with the Geek program on April 26th. We are here at the Canada Connect conference. With me is Robert Dunlop, and Robert is a blended learning resource teacher for District School Board of Niagara. One of the key highlights, I think, is he was the recipient of the Prime Minister's Award for Teaching Excellence, which is pretty amazing honor. So, Robert, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And let's talk a little bit about your background. How did you get mixed up in all this?
Just in education in general.
Sure.
I have this, my sister's the most amazing person, and I just basically been following her footsteps. And I was kind of a wild kid. And then university, I was having so much fun. And she got into concurrent ed. And because I was having so much fun and didn't want to leave university, I just continued and became a teacher. And then it was in my student teaching that I fell in love with it. So I just continued, and it's been awesome since.
So you've presented a few times here at the Connect conference. Can you tell a little bit about your presentations?
For sure. My big passion right now, and something I've been investing a lot of time and energy into, is the idea of happiness in education. I have the opportunity to work with thousands of educators in the last 4 years because I have a central role, and we're doing stuff provincially, and we get the opportunity to come to great conferences like this. So, I really felt that all that happiness needs to be more of a priority. I see teachers struggling with this and struggling to be happy. And I went down that path of figuring out, like, what could we do to help that? And more so, it's a more personal journey that I myself have struggled quite a few times in education. And I really want to get away from that and be really positive and make that positive influence and bring the best me I can bring to the table in the classroom. So yeah, I think my presentations are really based around happiness at this point. And I'm currently writing a book on it. So it's a nice way to kind of bank my ideas off and see what connects with people. And it's nice because when you do these presentations, people share their stories with you and you get a better understanding of it. So anytime you're in that conversation, I think it's helping me out.
So the book sounds like a project that's forthcoming. Are there any other big projects, workshops, ideas you're
well, in my role as blended learning resource teacher, I do D2L support. We're really successful with that in the District School Board Niagara. Currently, we have I think it's like 90% or 85% adoption board wide. We won D2L's top honor last year, the D2L Award of Excellence. So, and I'll be presenting there in Houston again on the main stage. So yeah, some really exciting stuff going on there as well. Yeah, it's awesome.
So for anyone who's not familiar with D2L, it's a learning management system program. Many use it for complete online coursework, yes, but you could also do it as blended.
For sure. Yes. Yeah. We do a lot of, that's what we do is mainly blended. I love the idea of the extension of learning home. I like that concept. Both of my kids use D2L at home, and I love how the teachers are able to support my kid and give them all this additional information and stuff to do. And they're always in there learning. And I think it's a powerful way to extend all the great things we do in classroom and highlight the great things we're doing in the classroom and bring them to parents and the students at home.
How do you see that? Technology evolves rapidly. How do you see blended learning, online learning evolving with, say, tools maybe like VR or something like that? Or do you see that happening?
Yeah, I think we don't know with technology, but everything is possible now with the way they're able to do that. I was at a D2L Connection event, and that's exactly what they were talking about. And they're looking at it more. It was more of like university and colleges talking exactly VR and AR and how are we going to integrate that in. And they're definitely playing with that. And I know they're testing all of that technology to see if it's valuable. And I think that's the thing, is not just using technology just to use it, but using it to for some real purpose, which is going to help students learn. Really.
All right. So we're going to turn it over to the speed geek questions. So we're going to get our audience involved here as well. So if you don't remember, just answergarden.ch. You can use on any device, 690-967. And we're going to, normally I do it on my website. If you go to my website, we'll bring that up, thecoffeewithageek.com, and go all the way to the right to the Geeky Fun tab. This is where I have I think it's called Wheel Decide, but it's just one of these kind of class tools you can use. You can put any question within the wheel and then make it relevant for your class, even if it's something fun like what movie are we going to watch when we've earned points for a movie, something like that, or it can be content related. So it's a lot of fun. I also have on my iPad an app called Decide Now, That's what we're going to use for this. And that one, again, you can set it up, questions answered, hit the button, and you'll get some questions. So it just kind of spices things up when you're asking questions. So we'll have some fun with this. Again, for the answer garden, you're just going to type your answer there. It can be short, 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, depending on the question. So Robert, I'm going to let you take that and just hit the button. Yep. All right, the good one. What's your favorite educational blog?
I love the blog Cult of Pedagogy. I mean,
Ooh,
yeah, it is. I just find that they offer a wide array. And when I read those, it really connects to me. And then because I'm into that whole teacher wellness piece and happiness, I find that they post a lot of things that really engage my thoughts. So yeah, that's my favorite one right now for sure.
That is, who does that? Jennifer
Gonzalez. Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, I've just come across that. So as far as it could really be any platform, but what, name your, whatever blog you think is good. Mindshare. Okay, good. Thank you for that. Is this an actual blog or are you asking which platform is that? Like platform? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I know if you're interested in a blog for G Suite, many people have brought up Eric Kurtz's Control Alt Achieve, amazing blog. Ditch That Textbook, Matt Miller's Ditch That Textbook is good, as well as Jake Miller. I could keep just naming them, but
yeah, exactly.
For some reason, Miller seemed to be really good at G Suite, but all of those are good. Alice Keeler, of course, is a G Suite person too. I don't have a lot of good Office 365 specific blogs. So go with that. Any others out there? Let me just spin the dice here.
Want me to go again?
Yeah, let me just do one more spin here and see if anyone else threw a blog in there. Okay, Mindshare, G Suite, Cult of Pedagogy. There we go. Okay, go ahead. Spin the dial again. Okay, favorite app is the question. So go ahead and type that into the answer garden. You have a favorite app?
It's not that exciting. It's not that different, but I love Twitter right now. I'm huge into that whole idea of developing my own personal PLN. And, that's where I find the Cult of Pedagogy. And that's why I find people that really inspire me online. And I feel that Twitter is so easy to do that. So yeah, I'm on there quite a bit. I think it's really fun.
It is a great app, website. You can do almost anything. Yeah. Great. Let's see what other people are throwing in here. So favorite app. Again, we won't go any platform specific, but sometimes a little Class Dojo. That was brought up several times. Class Dojo is a big one. Twitter, YouTube. Okay. Do you know there's a kids YouTube? I don't know if people know that. I kind of discovered it with my son. Loves YouTube, but you don't want all the junk of advertising and have him hit the wrong search term. But YouTube Kids is fantastic. You have to log in with your account as a parent. You put the app on your phone, and basically there's no advertisement. It's all educational content. Things like Magic School Bus videos are on there. And he loves it. You can even put a time limit on it for him. So it gives you some control as a parent. So if you have a kid specific device, put YouTube Kids on there rather than just regular YouTube. And yeah, it's a great app. So thanks for bringing that up. Let's see if there's any other ones. And hey, Twitter, YouTube, Mindshare, Class Dojo. Class Dojo is a pretty popular one that's come up several times. So good one for class management, right? Okay, let's spin
the. Here it says Star Wars or Star Trek or Harry Potter.
All right, this is the whimsical question. So if you any type of whimsical character you like. So
what's so weird is I'm not like these. I liked Harry Potter, but I'm not Kyle Kitchen is the nerdiest guy I've ever met. Yes. And he always cracks these references to all three of these. So I would say
and you don't know what he's talking about.
I would say I've got to invest in Star Wars, and it's something that I enjoyed way back in the day. I just haven't kept up with it, so I'll take Star Wars on this.
All right, let's see what other people are saying. I think from all the things we've had, we've got a Star Trek.
Love that Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. There we go.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And okay, we got Star Wars. None of the above. Okay. So Whimsical's always fun. Is there anyone who's a Black Mirror fan? Netflix, Black Mirror? Okay, yes, okay. I bring this up all the time. I need a support group for Black Mirror, so
The first
I asked
episode.
yeah. I always tell people don't watch the first episode. Let's go to the second. You don't have to watch them in order.
Yeah.
But the reason I bring that up is if you stayed with us through season 4, the USS Callister is not about really Star Trek, but it's set in that, and it's wild. It's wild. So season 4, episode 1, USS Callister. You'll like it if you like Star Trek. It's a neat twist. Okay, let me just check the answer.
One more time?
Yeah, let's do it one more time.
Are you a gamer? What's your game? I'm a gamer with my kids because they like put me in all these games and they want me to play. So right now we're playing. What's the one with the snake? Is it Squiggle or something? Has anyone played the one where your snake chases the little dots and gets bigger? What's it called? It's Slither.
Slither, okay.
It's the worst and the best at the same time. But what happens is a snake runs into another snake and he blows up and you can eat him. Well, one of the first times I played it, I ate another snake and I got huge. And I swear it's the most excited I've ever seen. Like he's like, first time my son's ever been really proud of me. And then I ran into another snake and died. But,
oh, no.
It was a real warming father-son moment for sure.
So let's see if there's any other games people are throwing out here. Let's see. Tetris. Yeah, Tetris is still a good one. Any other games? Spin the dial. Well, that's a nice connection, to bring the father-son,
for sure,
father and kids together, parent and kids together. Tetris. Euchre. All right. Euchre is a classic one. Did I miss anyone? All right. All right. So those are some good ones. So with that, Robert, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for talking about your work. You're doing great things. I'm going to sign off here, but if anyone would like to stick around and ask me questions about YouTube or ask Robert if you can stay for a minute, if anyone has questions.